of the Planning and Economic Development Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Chardy. Mr. Chardy is present. Mr. Cruz. Mr. Cruz is present. Chairman Frazier.
Present.
Chairman Frazier is present. Ms. Hasman. Ms. Hasman is present. Mr. McCabe. Present. Mr. McCabe is present.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
No, there is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak, but who would like to speak to address the committee at this time? The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the November 27, 2023 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
24-0013. Designate March 1st to March 30th to be the annual 30-day enrollment period for making additions to Monroe County agricultural districts. Moved by Legislator Cruz, seconded by Legislator Hasman and Legislator Chardy.
Is there any discussion?
The chair, excuse me, sorry. March 1st to March 30th is the annual ag district period that has been going on for approximately 30 years in Monroe County. We are just continuing that cycle. It's also a good time frame for the agricultural industry as they're ramping up to farm, but not fully back in it yet. So they have time to participate in the program.
Any more discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item on the agenda.
24-0014. Amend Resolution 449 of 2017 to increase the expenditure to support the efforts of the Regional Dredging Management Council. Moved by Legislator McCabe and Legislator Cruz, seconded by Legislator Hasman.
Is there any discussion? Legislator Chardy.
Could you give me more detail on what this program does and how it benefits us?
The chair. Yes, this program is an update to an effort that was started before 2014. But in 2014, there was a regional dredging plan conducted with the 6 counties along Lake Ontario to meet the needs of small recreational harbors that need dredging, but do not get it on a regular basis from the Army Corps of Engineers. This effort is an update to that in that we are now moving on to the implementation engineering stage. So we are identifying the exact details in terms of cubic yards of material that will need to be dredged, the funding mechanisms that we identified, and the time frame that this could occur. And this has all been funded through a local government efficiency grant that Orleans County applied for and Monroe County is participating in.
Through the chair, was there a reason why Orleans County applied for the grant and not Monroe County?
Through the chair, Orleans County has been a champion of this effort since the original effort in 2014, and they've continued that leadership.
Through the chair, can you tell me what portion of this dredging will be occurring in Monroe County? What portion of the dredging will be occurring in the outlying counties?
Through the chair, apologies. So the Monroe County harbors that will be a part of this study are Sandy Creek in the town of Hamlin, Braddock Bay and Long Pond Inlet in the town of Greece, and then Irondequoit Bay in Irondequoit, Webster, and Penfield, specifically only the federal channels of all of those entities. In the other counties, we have Wilson Harbor in Orleans, Wilson Harbor in Niagara, Olcott Harbor in Niagara County as well, Oak Orchard Harbor in Orleans, Little Sodas Bay in Cayuga, and then Wayne County has not fully committed to this effort, but there are five harbors within their territory that may be participating.
So through the chair, it indicates that $12,500 will be contributed by each county. You had mentioned that there was cubic feet dredging. Can you describe to me what, can you tell me what amount of cubic square dredging will occur in each one of the counties?
Through the chair, at this point, we cannot. So the point of this effort, this engineering work and study is to identify that exactly. So we know that there's unmet need. We don't know exactly what needs to be taken out.
Thank you.
Through the chair, we'd be happy to.
Is there any other discussion?
No.
Through the chair, we could provide the 2014 regional dredging plan, if that would be helpful.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
Is there any other discussion?
Applied for by Monroe County, and what's the process to obtain a grant?
So this is a local government efficiency grant. Multiple counties banded together, specifically the counties we mentioned earlier. Together through this application, we are seeking the funds, and by having a joint application, we had a stronger application. As I said earlier, Orleans County has historically played a leadership role in this, and they desire to do so, which is why they applied for the grant to take on that leadership role.
So, just so I'm clear, so was it Orleans County that applied for the grant? Because the amended resolution indicates that Orleans County applied for the grant. Was it a joint grant, or was it solely Orleans County that applied for this grant?
Orleans County, through the chair, Orleans County applied for this grant on behalf of all of the member counties. There is a memorandum of understanding that was signed in 2017, I believe. And yes, it is all counties participating together.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's how they meet.
Through the chair, there is a loose association of the counties that has met historically a few times to move this effort forward, but there is not a formal council, but we can provide you with the Orleans County minutes from that.
Is there any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the January 22nd, 2024 meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee meeting will be held on Monday, February 26th, 2024 at 5:45 p.m.